Today we will start with the flower structure, how flower can evacuate or what is the structure of flowers. So here you will find a carpel is made up of three things. One is stigma, style and ovary. So stigma you will find in between this is green color, whereas style is in below this, and ovary at end of or it is attached with the sepals. So carpel is made up of stigma, style and ovary. This flower is attached with the petals. So here you will find three petals attached with that, and these wheat like structure attached with this stroke, that is filament attached with the anther, that is called as stamen. So receptacle and ovules is found in green colors, and sepals it is called is also green color. So this is the actual structure of flower that can also be asked in the examination. Now the question comes, how the flower evacuation, or you can say cues for flower evacuations. So by definition, you can say evocation means the event occurring in the shoot apex that specifically commit the apical meristem to produce flowers. When it is asked in the examination, you have to write like this: the flower evocation, it is the event occurring in the shoot apex that has specifically committed the apical meristem to produce flower. There are these cues for the flower evacuation. There are two factors are affecting in the flower evacuations or produces apical meristem to flowers. So there may be an internal factor or external factors that can change in the flower evacuations. First is internal factors include the phases changes or you can say maturity changes at the hormonal regulation is these both are the internal factor or prefactor or inheritance factors of the any flowers. Whereas in case of the external factors that is not in our hand, that is outer environments, that includes water, light, temperature, total light radiation, all these include in the external factors. So flower evacuation is not only a process or event that affects from the shoot apex, but especially they have committed steps, and you will find various models for the flower evacuations too. So how it's look like in the, if you cut and see in the tissue culture, the apical meristem looks like this. Now what is the longitudinal sections through the developing flowers? As I showed in the previously, that stamens, as I showed in the stamens include anther and filaments. Carpel include SSO. SSO means stigma, style and ovary. Similarly, here also you will find different colors. So longitudinal section through the developing flowers, you will look like the these horn-like structures, but having a three part here and one part major one. So stamens, carpels, petals, sepals. So SCPS, and these are the vascular tissue. You have to remember these stamen, carpel, petals, and sepals. How many these stamens, carpel, petals, and sepals are present in that? That depends upon walls. Wall, WHORL. Wall 1 includes that outer structures, green color here, that shows the wall 1, that is sepals. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, another outer boundaries, that is petals. In between stamens having these blue color. So 1, here is 2, here is 2. Total 6 stamens and whole carpels, that is 4 in between. So these are the cross section of developing flower showing a floral walls. These floral walls can also be asked in the examination. What is the cross section? Draw the cross section of developing flowers. That's showing a four walls. Now we will go into a various activities or flower education, how the models is happening and what contents, how you can say that flower having, what is the definition of flowers. You can say that having a flower, sepals, petals, stamens and carp. No, but there are a wall, first wall, second wall, third wall and fourth wall. As I said, first wall, sepals, petals, stamens and carpel. This is in sequencing. If 2 and 3, that is B. This is the flower color models, ABC model for flower color development that I will show you. But you have to see the and remain these four words. Here, if I say stamen is not there, then two petals. Sepals, carpel and petals are there. Here sepal and petals both only whorls are present. Here is stamen only present. So depending upon these, this is the wild type structure of the cross section of flower. Here is sepals, petals, stamen, and carpel. You are given. What is absent in that? Gene A, B, C. So B gene, A gene, C genes. Structure is like this. One is petal petals. Here is A only. Gene A. Sepal, petal, petal, sepal. Here you will find gene A and C. So it includes sepal petals and stamen carpels. So one is loss A wild type, loss of C functions. Loss of C functions means here you will not find this stamen and carpel. Here you will find loss of C functions. It means these stamen and carpel you will not find. Only a sepal, petals and sepal. So gene function, loss of C functions. Similarly, loss of A functions. You will not find 1, 2, 3, 4. As I said. Here is loss of A functions. Carpel, stamen, stamen. So both side you will find carpel, in between stamen. So here also sepal and carpel are there, loss of B functions. How you can say, you have to remember first these sepal, petal, stamen and carpel in the sequence. Okay. A functions means include sepal and petals. B functions include petals and stamens. And C function use stamens and carpels. So this is the flower structure models and you have to remember loss of function A, floor B and C. So after that you have to do like this and